Hi there, beer fans. This brew might be a little bit interesting. It's called Another Round. It's from the Foundry brand, which is actually just a Aldi own brand beer. Now, what's interesting about this is it's the collaboration with Toast Brewing down in London. Now, Toast Brewing use bread in their brewing, in their brews. Just a little sustainability thing, really. You can put bread, you can put virtually anything, to be fair, in a beer, and sometimes, like bread, it'll ferment out. Some of it will ferment out anyway. Now, there's no love lost between myself and Hot Foundry beers. I don't like them. I don't think I've really liked any of them. And what is interesting, I've had a little look. I've had a couple of Toast beers in the past, and they've been okay. But I don't think they do anything as low as 3.4%. So I'm wondering if this is a dumbed down version just for Aldi. Hi, everybody, welcome to Andy's Beer Reviews. Yes, now, whilst 3.4% is actually an okay ABV for a session IPA, I just feel as if this could be a dumbed down, a watered down version to get to, I think I paid £1.70 for this. So just to get to that £1.70 price point. It's interesting, it's made with surplus Aldi Tiger bread. So Tiger bread, I love Tiger bread. We buy it all the time. And I think it's sesame oil that's on the outside of it, and it gives you that crustiness. So I'll be interested in if some of that sesame comes through as part of the flavour profile. Let's get it out of the can into a glass. Now, this is good for, I mean, Toast always do this, so it's good for them. It's good for Aldi, it's sustainability for Aldi, so they've got some good press off the back of doing this. But for beer drinkers, is it a decent enough beer? That's what we want to know. So 440ml can, 3.4 degrees ABV. So there's a slightly hazy golden pour with a bubbly white head. To be fair, the glass might be a bit dirty because the carbonation is just sticking to it all the time. So that's my bad. Let's get the aroma, shall we? Looks all right, to be fair, for a sessionable IPA. Actually, aroma-wise, it's not too bad. It's fruity. It's not massively fruity. Now, purposely, because I didn't think it was going to be a massive flavour fest, I have kept this in the house today. So it's not warm, it's not cold, but it's somewhere kind of in between. So it's about the ale house, 2.3 degrees when I came in. I'm just getting a bit of fruitiness. It's actually a little bit of citrus on the aroma. It doesn't look too bad. It doesn't smell too bad. Right, let's taste it. Cheers, everybody. I have to say, it's not too bad. I think certainly, and I'd never keep a beer like this in the fridge anyway, but certainly not keeping it cold has helped out. Some of that aroma came out, and it's flat as a fart though, isn't it? And there's a real zesty punch to it as well. So it's well hopped, which is good. Yeah, do you know what? You've got that sweetness from the malt. You've got a real mild sweetness from the malt. I know it's got bread in it. I could say it is actually a little bit bready on the malt side, on that malt base. But then that's quickly taken over by the zestiness of the hops. So you get the zesty citrus. Then there is a little bit of there's almost like a little savoury note at the back end. Now, I don't think it'll have much in the way of the sesame oil in there, but there is, and whether it's my mind just playing tricks, there is just that little bit of a savoury end to the beer. It's probably my favourite hot Foundry beer. It's thin. It's a little bit watery. But there's a decent amount of flavour for 3.4%. It's gentle. I was a little bit worried about the carbonation at first, but there's a nice gentle carbonation there. Easy drinking. And actually, it was a little bit enjoyable. I didn't mind it. Do you know what? It's one of those beers, when it comes to barbecue time, if it's still available, that's one of those beers I might just pick up for people. If they want something a little bit more sessionable, it's not too bad. And I think it's, from that perspective, and for £1.70, it probably is a good gateway beer into bigger and wider ranges of craft beer. So actually, I don't mind it one little bit. But it's certainly above average. I think most of these have scored either hot Foundry beers have scored actually average or below. This is above average. It's not the best sessionable IPA in the world. But it's not too bad either. I'm going to score it 6 out of 10. So 6 out of 10 from Andy's Beer Reviews. I've had this for a little while, so some of you would have drank this. So I'm interested to know your opinion on this. Let me know. Leave a comment below, please. Until next time, everybody, enjoy beers. Cheers.